Hello and welcome to English Learning for Beginners. Today we'll discuss 8 kinds of pronouns. Let us start with some examples. We have written 3 sentences. Did I not tell you to be punctual, John? Let us go out for a walk. Some men are not honest, they steal things. The pronouns in the above sentences stand for the names of persons or things. Such pronouns are called personal pronouns. A pronoun referring to the person speaking is said to be the first person, as I. Okay, let us make these sentences first normal. Okay, here I. A pronoun referring to the person speaking is said to be the first person, as I, and there are other first persons like me, we, and us. Okay, they are first persons. Okay, they are all personal pronouns. Let us go out well for a walk. Okay, then and that is also belongs to the first person. So let me give another example, like why are you crying? Okay, here you refers to the person spoken to. That means to be of the second person, like you, of course, though it is not used today. Anyway, they are second persons, right? Second person. Okay, and then come to the third one. A pronoun referring to the person or thing spoken of, okay, is said to be the third person, they. There are more third person pronouns like he, she, him, her, it, they, them. Okay, they are all third person. They are all third person. So these are all personal pronouns. Okay, next example, I. It will be seen that the words in italics, okay, not let me do it first italics. I myself, not italics, but in bold. Okay, in bold. Are used in two ways. For emphasis with a noun or pronoun, as in sentences, in these sentences, in all these sentences, they can be called emphasizing pronouns. These are called emphasizing pronouns. Emphasizing pronouns, right? And let us give you more examples, so that there are another kind of pronouns, reflexive pronouns. Let's give some examples first. Okay. Now here, in these examples, in these examples, as reflexive when they are objects of a verb but refer to the same person as the subject of the verb, right? The prisoner did that himself. Actually, it is object, this himself is object to the verb did. Like heart is the verb, therefore himself is again an object. Express is the verb, then yourself is the object, and wash is the verb, therefore myself is the object. But at the same time, they are the at the same time, since they are the same persons, say the show the subject of the verb, refer to the subject of the verb. That means these words, these pronouns, at the same time point to the object and the subject of the verb, right? That is why they are called reflexive pronouns. Okay, because it is a kind of reflection of subject and object at the same time. Okay, next one is demonstrative pronoun. Let me give you one example, one, two examples. It is a present from my uncle. Okay, these are only excuses. Now, in the above sentences, this or it, okay, this one, this, we can say it this also, right? This or these, like that, those, such, they are used to point out this object or objects to which they refer. That means the present here is the object, right? Excuses is the object. So it points directly to the object of the verb, right? That is why they are called demonstrative pronouns. Okay. Next comes indefinite pronouns. Let me give some examples first. Some say the person is not feeling well. Few have escaped unhurt. Okay, in these sentences, the pronouns some, this one, or the pronoun few, these pronouns refer to personal things in a vague and general way. That means some say it is not definite, it's vague. Okay, I don't know how many. Few, I don't know how many exactly. How many? 10, 20, 200? I don't know. Therefore, these pronouns actually refer to the persons or things in a vague and general way. That is why they are called indefinite pronouns. That means this is not definite. Okay, indefinite pronouns. Then comes distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns is like when it is used with reference to a number of persons or things one at a time, like of the men received a book, either of you may go. In these sentences, each or either or neither, okay, these type of pronouns are used with reference to a number of persons to things one at a time. Number of persons, each of the men, that means there are several men. Either of you, that means there are at least two persons, right? So pronouns when are used with references to a number of persons or things one at a time and they are called distributive pronouns. Next comes interrogative pronouns. That is quite simple. Who or what, this refers to a noun, of course, refers to a noun stand instead of nouns but also ask questions. Therefore, it is called interrogative. Interrogative pronouns. Next comes the final one, relative pronouns. Let me give a few examples first. In that case, which also stands for the relative pronouns. These pronouns who, which, that, etc., used as shown above are called relative pronouns because they relate or refer to a noun which has gone before and they join the sentences, right? So they can, because there are two separate sentences. Bring me those letters, and letters have some hidden truths, right? So we add them, these two sentences, with which, by which, using which. By using that, we have used two sentences. This is the house, and John built a house, right? So these are called relative pronouns. The noun to which a relative pronoun refers or relates is called its antecedent, right? That means the nouns letters to which the pronouns relative pronouns refers is called antecedent. Okay, so I will discuss antecedent in a later video lesson. So stay tuned. That is it. All kinds of pronouns. There are total 8 kinds of pronouns. One, relative pronouns. Second is interrogative pronouns. third is distributive pronouns, fourth is indefinite pronouns, fifth is demonstrative pronouns, sixth is reflexive pronouns, seventh is emphasizing pronouns. Okay, so there are in total 8 kinds of pronouns. In the next video lesson, we will discuss prepositions, which is very important in English grammar, not only English grammar but for your English learning. Preposition plays a very important role. So don't forget to watch that video lesson.